Okay, time for chapter 7. Just in time. I burst through the door, set my sassafras backpack down gently, and put my hands on my knees, panting. My dad rounded the corner 3 seconds later. Ah, good, you're home. Thank you for being responsible. I was starting to worry I shouldn't have sent you out so late in the afternoon. Thanks, Dad, I huffed out. I'm glad I got to go. Sassafras's ears perked up and his head spun toward the front door a moment before I heard it open. Mom! Birds getting cold out there, Mom said as she carried 2 grocery bags and a small plastic bag into the kitchen. She paused when she saw me. What have you been up to? I needed to do something. I winked a few times for good measure. Out in the forest? Something in the forest? Oh, my mom said as she finally realized what I was hinting at. I can help Mom put these away, Dad, I chirped. Okay, I'll leave you to it then, Dad said as he left the kitchen. Oh, Mom, I whispered, have you ever seen caterflies? They are so cute. Their eggs were trapped behind ice, but I rescued them. At least I'm pretty sure I did. I had to rush home. But can we go check and make sure they're okay tomorrow? First thing, right after I wake up? Mom laughed. They sound adorable. I can't wait to meet them. Great work helping them. And yes, let's go first thing in the morning. I also got you this. And she slid a bag over to me. I opened it and squealed, Fabric for sassafras snowshoes! Yes, thank you! Go grab your sketches and we can get these ready for sassafras before tomorrow morning's adventure, Mom said as she put away the last of the groceries. I hurried off to grab my plans for the coolest cat shoes ever. If we worked quickly, Sassafras could wear them to visit the Caterflies tomorrow. We'll go ahead and read chapter 8. Not more. I woke up early and shivered. I pulled a warm sassafras onto my chest and he purred. Then I remembered the caterflies and leaped out of bed. Sassafras jumped sideways and landed with his tail poofed up. Sorry, Sass, I ruffled his fur. The caterflies, we need to check on them. Meow, exclaimed Sassafras, and he ran for the kitchen. Mom was sitting at the table with a sad look on her face. She shook her head. I gulped. What's wrong, Mom? Mom slowly turned to the window. Wild gusts of wind were flinging giant flakes of snow this way and that. I could barely make out the forest through the blinding whiteness of the falling snow. My heart sank. We couldn't go out in the woods in this weather. It would be too dangerous because snow and wind can work together to make tree branches snap. I'm sure they'll be fine, Zoe, my mom said. There's just a bit more of the spring snowstorm that needs to work its way through. The forecast says it should be over by tomorrow, but today we need to sit tight and wait it out. I walked to the kitchen counter and peered out the window. The snow was really coming down. I could barely see the forest through all the snowflakes. I know what will cheer you up. Mom plopped 4 little shoes onto the counter in front of me. I put the finishing touches on these after you fell asleep. Are you ready to test them out on our brave kitty? I still felt sad about the caterflies, but I couldn't help smiling at the tiny sassafras snowshoes. I sat down on the ground and Sassafras came over and sniffed at them suspiciously. These will be great, Sass. Just you wait and see. I plunked him in my lap, slipped a shoe on each paw, and attached each one with Velcro so they wouldn't fall off. Time to see if they worked. Sassafras took a step and stopped. He wrinkled his nose. Then he took another step. He lifted a paw and sniffed at the shoe. Then he started prancing. He held his head high and fluffed up his tail and took fancy steps around the kitchen. Mom and I bent over laughing. Dad peeked his head in and took one look at Sassafras and laughed so hard a tear rolled down his cheek. After our laughter died down, Dad looked out the window and let out a big breath. His shoulders slumped. I guess it's time to start shoveling the walkway and driveway. A huge grin spread across my face. I knew how to make this easier for my dad. But Dad, just use some salt. Salt will melt the snow and ice. Then you don't have to work so hard shoveling. Mom patted my head. That's a great idea, Zoe. And while salt would change the freezing point of the water and melt the ice, It's best if Dad does it the good old fashioned way. Salt can damage plants, and it's not great for the environment. Maybe we can make some hot cocoa for him once he's done. Then she looked at my face. Oh, honey, what's wrong? I cleared my throat. I didn't want to ask, but I needed to know. Uh, the salt, you said it can damage plants? And we're going to pause there. All right, see you tomorrow.